Hi and hello, happy Sunday. So I hope you guys doing all well. I know that a couple people of you are very sick, and I would like to say hello to Joe and Ripe. So thank you so much for your nice and kind words in the messenger on Facebook. I really liked the message, was really sweet, and I'm glad that you are back home and still you are in need of kidneys, as I heard. So I pray for you that soon you will be able to get new kidneys, and I think we all can pray for Joanne and asking for new kidneys, and she is in dire need of that. So all my love and light to you, my dear, and like I said, my prayers are with you. I have you in our healing circle, so and we all pray for your quick listing that you are getting quick the new kidneys. So, but also my other friend Janine, I would like to say hello to you too, because you are sick, you have a dislocated shoulder, which is very, very painful. So I also send you love and healing light, and I hope you will feel better soon, and no worries. Take your time to heal out. That's all what counts. And the shoulder, when you have a dislocated shoulder and it comes back in, it needs a while to heal. So give yourself a chance, and don't go on this road. Oh, I'm good. I have to be quick, better. Give the body a little chance to heal. Okay, so, and then also I would like to say hello to my friend Carmen. Hallo, grüß dich. Then I have Stephanie McCarthy. You are also here from Germany. Hallo, grüß dich. Then we have Corinna, and there's also my friend Marie, which is also so nice and kind and is writing always underneath from the videos. And there's so many others, and there's a Nancy, and I have so many others, like I said, and the list is so long. So please forgive me when I don't say your name, but you guys know that you're all in my heart, and that I'm always appreciate when you are watching the videos. But please, I have to say that there is so many new people, and I love that, of course. Please leave something on Facebook, because Facebook will not go further with the videos if there is not enough response. So therefore I see that I have a lot views, but nobody is writing underneath a comment or give me the stars. That's how Facebook is working. So please leave your message, or even if you would like to hear something, or you have a question, please feel free. You can message me on Facebook, as also on YouTube, wherever you like to get in contact with me. Send me an email, whatever you like to do, but I will gladly help out as much as I can. And I have to admit, I started that video before, and my dog faces decided to all bouncing in. I had the card mixed, I was talking to you guys, and yeah, the cat jumped on everything. So I'm so sorry. The cards are mixed, they are already on the table, but I didn't touch them. So please forgive me that I'm not doing this right now again to mix the cards, because I prayed over the cards and I have them here on the table. But you know how that is. So between a dog and cat, yeah, sometimes it's funky. So, but be in short, I never touch the cards further. They are here on my side, and then we see what the cards have to say for this week, right? So, like I said, it went a little bit colder, and now we are coming from, I would say, directly from summer into winter mode, and our body has a major issue to get used to that, because there was nothing much between. So, and that's very unhealthy, and so many people, as I said, are sick. Please get all better, feel well quickly as possible. A lot chicken soup, liquids, and you will see it will get better. So I'm so sorry that I'm not mixing the cards again, but I would like to say also hello to Alex and my friend Mary. They are always watching these videos too. And so yeah, I wanted to say only hello. So that's it. And with that said, let's go to the cards. And like I said, they are here. And I use today the Fairy tarot cards because I got told to. You know how that works. They're falling from the shelf or they're moving out, so that's normal. And then also my Gypsy tarot cards. So, and also I pulled those. And then let's see what the first card is for Monday. So speaking of for tomorrow, so I'm flipping now the card and you guys see this now with me together. So it's unity, and that is very interesting. As I believe we had this last week or the week before, the unity card. And that's actually for me very interesting, and I tell you why. Because there's so many misperceptions of how we have to live, how we have to act, because everything it's in a matrix, meaning of we were told how to live our life, how we have to act, how we have to go on with our lives, and we actually have our own identity, but we are using everything what we got taught by other people, from our teachers, from the parents, and so on and so on. And we are so afraid to be our own individual. And guys, you know, we really need to be ourselves. There is no need to be a person which your mom would like to see, or, you know, like everybody else in this world. Be yourself. That's all what you have to do. Be yourself. And unity stands actually for inside, to be also a unit inside of yourself, not only with others. But this card here is saying, you know, unity for others, be with others. But it says here, do the right thing for the right reason. Yes, we have to. We have to do the things for the right reason if you feel them. And this is very important to do so. If you don't feel right with, you know, things which you do, or with people which are telling you to do, then step away from it. You have the right to do so. You have not to be Robert and going like, oh yeah, well, I got told this and I do that. Well, no, we are all psychics. We all have intuition. So how do you feel about that? Do the right reason. If you don't feel it in here, step away from it. That's number one. And then it says also, compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. And that's what I was trying to explain. You know, what we got taught in the past is maybe not applying anymore to the now, because we live in the present and not in the past. As more we are living in the past, you know, the more we block ourselves out and we cannot move on. And this is bad. So, and what I did right now is to kill my water bottle, but that's okay. Let me check if this is closed. That's what I do. It's funky, right? I have it with my water bottles. But it's also, you know, we are looking for the spirituality. We are looking for, how can I go on with my path? I need continuously help. And no, you don't. You know actually the answers, and we know everything deep down in us, but we don't work with that. It's easier to listen to somebody else who's telling you, hey, you do it in this and this way. Down there it says, no, I don't feel this. Then step away, as I said, because you know, when we work with angels, angels also never push you into something. They work inside with you too. If you don't feel it, then let it go. And that is really so important. We can be only a unit with everybody together when we feel it. When we can say, yes, I'm a unit. My friend is my unit because she's close to me. We feel the same way. We think in the same way. That is unity. And this is how we have to work also more or less in the business world, where we say, this is my business. That's my responsibility. I love my business, and therefore this is my next unit. So all the people in this unit is also my responsibility. But when you are done, step away from it. It's the same in the office. When you are leaving your office, you are done. Don't bring the work home. It's like, now I'm leaving work. When I'm stepping out of that door, I'm in the private world. I'm in my world and not in the office world. That makes your life so much easier. It's easy to say, I know that, but it's working, believe me. And with that, we have a totally different mind frame because we are getting less stressed. We are more open-minded. We can be a unit with our friends in the work area too. You can do that too. You say, oh yeah, I can work with these people. We are working together. That is unity. It's, some people think unity is something, whoa, out there. No, in the spirit way, unity is something totally different. And I hope that I explained that a little bit to you guys because it's so important to have unity. And when they are saying here too, it's the spiritually minded community. Yes, as more you have people which are on the same levels where you are, makes your life so much easier. You talk, you communicate, and many people don't communicate anymore. What they do is actually they text. I don't know if you see that too, where people sitting in a restaurant, they don't talk to each other. They sit there and they are going on their cell phones and they are texting. And sometimes I think, are they texting each other in the restaurant or are they texting somebody else? I think many people have to relearn to talk, to communicate, because that's why we are here. It's not about computers. It's not about social media. It's about people. It's about talking to each other. And I prefer, matter of fact, more or less to get a phone call from my friends and to talk to them instead of texting. So I call my friends in Germany, I talk here to my friends, and I'm not texting them. Really, because it's more important for me to hear their voices and to talk to them. That is my unity with my friends, because I want to hear them. I want to have the connection. I want to feel them in my heart. And when I text, yeah, that's fine, between. But in general, I would like to talk to that person. More important in this world. But this is unity. And I think we have to learn to work together, be together, learn to communicate. And as you see, this, the little fairy guy is sitting there and talking to the little one, the older guy is talking to the younger one. And it's like, I'm telling you a story. I'm not texting you a story. I'm talking to you, because that is where my communication is. That is how we are together. So that is a wonderful card. I love that. It's interesting. In here are the flowers. So that's very interesting too. That stands also for, hey, talk to me, talk to your flowers, talk to the trees, talk to everything what even is in your mind dead. So, but flowers are not dead. They are alive, as also the trees. Many things are right now into winter sleep, and then come spring, it's getting warmer, and then we see the little buds coming out again, and everything starts blooming. So that is what this is saying too, but it stands also for happiness. And many people forget to be joyful, having fun, are happy, because it's all about, I'm sitting more on the TV, I'm watching video shows, and that's it. No, that's not life. We are here for a reason. And joy, happiness, fun, that is what belongs into our life. Fits perfectly to our unity card. So, and here's the next card. So, and that is the star. Let me see how that looks like. Oh, that's beautiful. That is actually a fairy which has all the little stars. And the card has actually a lot like yellow, golden colors. I'm not sure if you guys can see this very much, so I'm holding it. And this card is saying, look to the future with hope and optimism. The power of faith to move mountains. Happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. Whoa, That is a cool card. So that is for Wednesday and Thursday. So, but it fits perfectly to unity. It means, when you see the star, it's, wishing up on the star. The stars are out there and they are in the universe and they have always something to tell. And yes, look into the future and with hope and optimism. That means, that we cannot live in the past, as Unity is saying that too. So move forward. Let the past go. It will not help you to move on. When we are holding on and holding on, we are missing the boat. And we don't want that because the past is written. It's done. It's over. And the power of faith to move mountains. There you go. So all what we are wishing for right now, because we don't have still the veils, everything is open. So that means what you are thinking right now, it's manifesting up there, bounces back to you. So if you're manifesting that your business will run like a maniac, you visualize it, you feel it, you own this feeling, it's like, whoa, I can sell my stuff. You will. But you have to have the faith, as also the faith in your product line or in your office, in this, what you're working with. If you have your faith in there, guess what? You really move the mountains. It will work out. But it's effort, it's working on it, and this is what we have to do. So nothing is happening without our own help. So we have to do it, but when we do so, we moved mountains, and that is wonderful. And then happy changes. Yeah, because happy changes are moving in. And I saw actually today on Facebook, by the way, hello, Diane Hughes, you have the most beautiful quilt. It's unbelievable. She did this obviously for her grandchildren, but these quilts are so outstanding. I think it's wonderful to have a talent like this. It's the creativity. It is, our thoughts are going into a quilt too, or even if you paint or whatever you do. It is always our own thinking, our own thoughts are going into it because we create. I mean, you can buy a poster, you can buy everything in a store, but I think that's so heartless. I prefer to have things in my hands which are homemade, or, like even people, they are making sauces and they are selling this on craft shows or wherever they are in flea markets. But guess what? It's homemade. So, when you go downtown Wilkes-Barre, there's normally the market going on and the farmer's market. And with that, you can buy everything is homegrown. Huge difference. It makes a huge difference in the pot. Absolutely. Tastes better, right? That's at least how I see that. And that is where we create with. You can create with food. You can bake. You create. So do the wonderful things, because if you want to do this as a professional, well, the stars are with you. It's working. It's coming together. And also, they're saying it's a relief from a challenging time. So, and that is very needed, as also in my personal life. And yes, everybody needs a relief because it's so tight. Everything is a disaster blaster. Everybody is negative because there's so many events going on and they are brutally sad. And, when we're talking about shootings or, what was happened now in this church, and then before we had Las Vegas, and that there's always something going on. And for me, this is very horrible because I feel it's sort of like every 3-4 weeks there's something going on, and it's so not necessary. Absolutely not. And it makes me sad, but obviously a normal thing in these times. And this is tough to say, but this is how it is. But we need a relief. And believe in the stars. Wish up on the star. It will work out. Absolutely. Man, we have good cards today. So in here, and here's the next flower towards it. So this is the second flower card which we have, so remember in the Gypsy cards we had this flower and now we have the other point towards it. So but you can tell this is a little bit wilted. So, and that means actually that keep your head up. Don't be in a negative world. So fits perfectly to the stars. It's like keep, the reminder. Everything comes back. Everything is okay. You can do it. That is the flower power, as we say, because even the flower starts wilting. But if we give it water, it comes back. As also outside, now it's winter. And then in the spring, everything comes back what we planted. As long, of course, it is prone to that. But this means don't let yourself down. Be positive. Be optimistic. Give the flower water or give yourself, the little kick and do it because you will succeed. It's the success card as also be, positive minded and don't put your head in the sand. Cool card. So here comes then the third one. So that would be Friday and Saturday. So that's the 10 of autumn. And you can see the little fairies, they're very busy. And there is already, it's cold. You can tell on the clothes. And it's cute. I love that. And it says, take steps to ensure the financial security of your children or other loved ones. Making wise investments or planning for retirement. Honoring family traditions. That is a wonderful card too. But when it comes to financial security, I think we had a card like this too for a while ago. When it comes to financial world, be aware of, due to whatever is going on political wise, it will affect Wall Street. So if we don't pay attention to it, you maybe miss the boat and you are losing money. So be on the lookout with financial strategies, or, try to invest in something else, or so look a little bit around or try to find somebody who can help you with that. But the financial part is we have always to watch it. That's for sure. Means also try to keep your money for now a little bit together because it's a little bit wobbly out there and it's better to have a close eye on the financial part because that's need for your loved ones as also for yourself. So have a little bit on the side or keep a little bit money somewhere else, not maybe everything in one spot, or take it home, have it somewhere in your house. Maybe, if something is going on, you have at least a little bit money there. And as they say, also with retirement, make sure that you pay into that and honoring family traditions. So traditions actually coming up, and that will be Thanksgiving. And so I say always there's beautiful American traditions, and that is the turkey. And to be honest, I cannot see turkey anymore. I mean, sometimes I eat a little bit, yeah, but I prefer to do other things on Thanksgiving because I celebrate this more as we do this at home. And that's a little bit different than you guys do that here. But of course, turkey, a huge feast, you guys doing the stuffing by yourselves and it is yummy. I know everybody is doing this wonderful because it's a tradition. So that's also with upcoming Christmas where we bake our own cookies and we have old family recipes. The same is with baking, what I did today. So that is an old recipe. It's only that I'm changing things around due to the fact that my husband cannot eat sugar. So because he's high diabetic and is suffering under that, so I'm trying always to get everything sugar free or less sugar than it's normally needed. And guess what? Taste is wonderful. So it's not really needed to have tons of sugar in a cookie. So besides that, let's see what our Gypsy card has to say. Oh, that's the Tower. That's in the tarot, the Tower, and here it's a castle. But the Tower stands for interruption, disruption, and it's not a really 100% negative card because it's not reversed. So that stands for Things are rolling in. It will be destruction. That could be, again, that something is going on with terrorists, or there could be other disturbances rolling in. Could be also weather related, absolutely. But there are things which are out of balance. It's not okay. And when we are getting interrupted, disrupted, so that means it's a little bit more than the usual. So that fits not so to the financial world, but on the other hand, yes, it does. Because if something is happening in a major way, then it would affect Wall Street or our financial institutes, or if our banks better, or if we don't have electricity, well, guess what? Your ATM will be not in function. So when Tower comes into game, that's always a little bit of concern. That means nothing dangerous, but it's a negative card. So Tower is always for something is going on or something is coming in. So please keep this in mind, but it's not an evil devil card. So absolutely has nothing to do with it. It's only that we have interruptions. So keep this in mind. And, but like I said, it's the Tower card and it was not reversed. Okay, so then let's see. That is our Sunday card. And it's interesting. That's the Princess of Autumn. And it's cheerful. And I think that looks cute. It's actually, well, yeah. She has a lot of things with her hair going. I think it's a cute card. And it's saying, happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. Aloha, hey. Well thought out plans that go perfectly. Needing a little push to get going. Ah, here comes the lazy part. No. Keep yourself going. So if you applied for a new job or you were trying to get into something new, right now is the time. So because everything is open, the universe is wide open. So it will help you to get a new job or a new position in the company where you are. So, but you have to get rid of negativity. And I can tell that some people these days are really in the dumpsters. Please don't do that, because even if we have interruptions, disruptions, whatever it's going on, life is moving on. We have to stay in a positive mind frame. And this card is saying that too, only in another way, where it's saying, you know, happy news added to your career, to your job. So it's a positive card. So go for it. If you apply for something, go for it. It will be okay. But also it says, you know, maybe there is, a push. You need a push to go in the right direction. So I am ready to say that sometimes I see business out there where there is no effort in there. Nobody's doing anything about it. They're waiting that something is happening and there is nothing. So put your efforts in there. It will keep you going. Maybe you get a new business partner. Maybe somebody shows up which has a high interest in that, what you are doing. So it doesn't matter if you make jewelry or if you do, you know, like my friend Deanne, quilts, whatever. Could be a beautiful pattern to do something else with it. Maybe go out and sell it. It will be good. But also, like I said, in the office by himself, if you sit in an office, it will help you to move on. And I'm sure something is going on there and it will be very positive. I like this card. But I think we had such a card too. So they have a little bit pattern. So obviously some people are too far in the dumpsters and they need the uplift a little bit, which is good. And here is the key. Yay! So the key, that is a super card. Actually, that stands for new house, new movements, new beginnings. Everything is new, and that's perfect. So that fits to the other card. Maybe new business. As I said, new business partner, something new. So that's in general, you know, that's a general reading. But also the key stands for I'm moving. I'm going into a new home because I'm in need of a new home, or I want to move. So here you go. You have movement. And movement is always good. New beginnings, new start. Something is new going on and it will help you tremendously. So The key card is super. So we have actually a right mixture here. So yeah, the only thing which is bothering me a little bit, as you can tell, it's the tower, because that means always stress. So yeah, we have to see how that goes. But well, that was the reading for next week, and I hope you like that. Stay in a positive mind frame, because I know November is a tough month. People, do to early night, and it's getting dark out there, and you don't feel cold, and many people going into depressions or feel alone. Please don't do that, because you are not alone. Nobody is. And even we think, oh yeah, I was talk about this bullshit. No, it's not, because we are not alone. We have our angels, we have the universe, we have maybe nice neighbors, we have good friends, we have maybe beautiful co-workers or business partners. So no, there is no need to feel alone. And but I had today, this day where my mom is gone for a long time, but this is her anniversary, and I saw so nice comments underneath from my posting on Facebook. Thank you so much for that. And I know you guys feel with me, and for me, it's only that my mom is in a happy place, and I'm so happy for her. Sometimes I wish only she would be around, and I can still laugh with her and doing stupid things, which we did sometimes. So that's a little bit missing, and but that's normal around this time of year. And so forgive me, but I hope that you guys are having a wonderful week. Angel blessings, be positive, and stick to your guns. Everything will be okay. Nothing to worry about it. Keep going, and I see you guys next Sunday. Have a blessed week. Bye.